Hi, third grade. Today we are going to go over the correct answers to the Thursday section in week 19. Number one, use the subordinating conjunction to combine the two sentences. Label the independent and dependent clauses of your sentence. We are so tired. We decided to come home early. So the subordinating conjunction there in parentheses is because. We need to decide, does because belong in the middle between those two sentences, or should it go at the very beginning? Well, if we put it in the middle, it would sound like this. We are so tired because we decided to come home early. I almost think that is backwards. I feel like you would decide to go home early from something because you are so tired. So, if we want to flip that cause and effect relationship, it would make sense to say, because we are so tired, comma, we decided to come home early. That sounds better to me. And now to label our clauses. The first clause there is because we are so tired. Does that sound like it could stand by itself as a complete sentence? Because we are so tired. No, that is not a complete sentence. Therefore, we are going to label that as a dependent clause. It cannot stand alone. The other clause is we decided to come home early. Ask yourself, does that have a clear subject and predicate? Yes, we is the subject, and the predicate would be decided to come home early. So that is a simple sentence all by itself. Therefore, we should label that as an independent clause. Number two, identify if the sentence is simple, compound, or complex. Well, the sentence says, Mercy found and quickly returned the lost wallet. Now, although that's a little bit of a lengthy sentence, ask yourself, does it have those three ingredients of a compound sentence that we talked about? I don't see a comma at all, do you? So therefore, it can't be a compound sentence. That is one independent clause. So therefore, when you only have one independent clause, that's actually a simple sentence. Number three, my absolute favorite, use descriptive language to rewrite the sentence. The elephant sprayed water. Let's see what I added this week to jazz this one up. I wrote, the baby elephant lifted its little trunk and sprayed a fountain of water. So you can notice there I added some adjectives, baby for elephant, and I threw in little to describe the trunk. And I wanted to give you something you could imagine more and said sprayed a fountain of water. Finally, numbers 4 and 5. 4 wants us to find a word with a prefix or suffix that matches the definition in parentheses. I bet if you only looked at the parentheses that says fill again, you probably already know a word that means to fill again. The waitress will blank our waters soon. What word? To do something again, you use that prefix re, so it's the waitress will refill our waters soon. Lastly, number 5 is reviewing something Mrs. Graper talked about with you last week, literal and non-literal phrases. So the top sentence there says, to prepare for the science test, we are going to hit the books. Well, are you actually going to hit the books? I don't think so. Therefore, if it's not actually hitting the books, it's non-literal. I accidentally hit the books with my chair and they fell on the floor. Now, in this scenario, did the person actually hit the books? yes with their chair. So this one is literal. The top one, hit the books, means, okay, we're going to study really hard. We're going to the library. We're going to dig into those books and study for the science test. All right, third grade, thank you so much for joining me today. I will see you back later.